Hi there, savewith.crypto. Okay, so Thursday, 28th of December, 2023. Thursdays are statistically the most bearish day of the week. And I did notice this morning, at like some unearthly hour, and I just happened to be awake, probably because I'm feeling a bit ill at the moment. But I did notice this red cross on the WaveEdge indicator. Okay, now that's on the 2 hour time frame. Now, the last time we had one of those was here on December Christmas Day actually. And since then it came down quite a lot. So I'm sort of expecting something similar. If you look back further, there was one here. Let's get rid of that. There's one here and it came down. I mean, that was from there to there, say that was like 2%, which is quite a big deal for Bitcoin, isn't it? And there's one here. So it doesn't happen that often, but it seems to be a fairly reliable thing. So that's why I was expecting a bit of a dump. It hasn't been as big as I thought. And I did update the Telegram group, which, by the way, is free to join. Just go to savewithcrypto.org/TG and follow the instructions in the pinned comment. Okay. So yeah, it was 4:30 in the morning. I was trying to get into a short at 43,682, and what actually happened was the order only filled slightly. If you look at the open orders, you can see us opening the short here, and it was supposed to fill with 1.826 Bitcoin, and actually filled with 0.032 Bitcoin, which is a real shame. It says status partly executed. So it actually means that the short entry was brilliant, but the position size is tiny. Consequently, that is now 49% in profit, but it's only worth $17, so that's pretty rubbish, isn't it? Meanwhile, my Ethereum one's okay, 59% in profit. Anyway, because I've been expecting this kind of dump, this is why I decided to terminate some of the bots last night, which I mentioned in the video I did yesterday about the bots. Now I just want to look at the ones that I've got open still, and it's really weird because I found a better way to look at these is rather than going to trading bots, I find it quicker just to go to the BTC USDT trading in Bitget, and then here where it says bots, it says 3, and these are futures martingale, and there are the bots. Okay, so what we've got left open is a Bitcoin one. Okay, this one doesn't have a liquidation price, which is good. That means all the safety orders aren't filled. This is an Ethereum one, same again, all the safety orders aren't filled, and this Bitcoin one here, same again. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these bots. I'm going to keep these 3, okay, just in case the price goes up and goes crazy. So I'm going to change that from 3 back to infinite. I'm going to change this one here from 30 back to infinite. So at the moment, those 3 bots will keep running forever. Now, it is tempting to make another Ethereum bot that's bigger, but I don't think I want to do that at the moment because it's 11:30 now on Thursday. The US market's open in 3 hours, and something could well happen there to dump the price. So I'm probably not going to do that. What I am going to do, I'm going to try and trade with the bit of the money I've taken from the bots and try and do a Bitcoin trade going back up. Okay, so it's a few hours later now, and yeah, sure enough, when the US market's open, the price did dump quite a bit. I mean, down from the middle of the night sort of thing, whatever it was, 4 o'clock in the morning. From then, it's actually come down 2.74%, which is quite a lot for Bitcoin, isn't it? So, how did the bots do? Well, I wish you could see more with this. I wish you could see all the levels and stuff, and like how many safety orders they'd filled or whatever. I suppose you could work it out by looking at the target price, couldn't you? I suppose. I always think you can tell the ones where there's been a reasonable retrace because it shows a liquidation price. But for example, this Ethereum one, liquidation price 251 USDT. I mean, that's it's not going to get there in a hurry, is it? I do actually remember that price, but it was a few years ago. So yeah, so that one's fine. That can just be fine. The Bitcoin ones. Yeah, I mean, these are going to take profit at 43,567 and 43,474, which sounds a fairly long way away now. It is kind of tempting to start off a new Bitcoin one, but I think what I might do is I might wait for the price to be a little bit lower, around these lows here at 42, I don't know, maybe 42.2. Let's try the VRVP. Actually, where it is now might not be a bad call. So I'd probably say 40, 42. I'm not sure we'll go that low though. Maybe we will. I think I'm going to wait for a bit, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'll put this video out now so you can see what I've done with the bots and all that. But the bots should be fine. They should cope with this kind of dump. But the problem is once they've done that, you won't see go into the next cycle again until we're at 43,500, which is now about $1,000 away. So they're going to look a bit boring for a while, even though they're not particularly in danger. It is also worth bearing in mind that the funding rate is really high at the moment, so it is going to cost a bit of money just to keep long orders open. So bear that in mind as well. But I think over time they'll be okay. Anyway, so Bitcoin's still coming down. I would say the probably levels to look out for generally are going to be the bottom of this last low there, kind of around about 41.6. Below that on the VRVP, 41.2. And if we lose that, then you're going to be looking much lower, possibly down at 37.9, 37.3, that kind of thing. And it wouldn't be the first time we've seen a kind of Bart Simpson play out like that. I think it's good that I've now got some spare USDT from the profit of the bots that we've closed down, just in case the ones that are open do get quite negative. If they do, what I'll do is I'll just increase the margin in them, which should push the liquidation prices really, really low. And then they will gather more orders together, all be ready to take profit when the price goes back up. Either way, I'll keep you posted. Anyway, so the best way to know about that is to be subscribed and make sure you got the notifications set and all. While you're down there, give the video a like, leave a nice comment, and above all, tell your friends.